What's going on, boxing fans? It's your boy, Cool Counter Boxing, coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing mind. Jamal Charlo last night won a unanimous decision. Oh yeah, please like and share my video. If you like my content, please subscribe. Jamal Charlo won a unanimous decision against Jose Montiel. The fight was it was a better fight than I thought it would be. Jose Montiel showed that he was there to win. He was tougher. He walked through a lot of everything Jamal Charlo threw at him. He came forward. You know, he was hitting Jamal to the body, and but he just didn't have the next gear, and he didn't have the pedigree to take Jamal Charlo out. So in the early rounds, you can see Jose Montiel trying to make Jamal Charlo work, trying to make him miss, trying to take him into deep waters to drown him. I think they worked on Jose conditioning to win by attrition, and but the one thing that I did see about Jamal Charlo last night is that the jab was giving him problems, and looked like Jose Montiel reach was super long, and he had strength. He won 22 of his fights by KO. So the dude has some pop, and he could take a punch. So looked like the game plan was to outlast Jamal and make him fade in the later rounds and knock him out. But Jamal, I think Ronnie Shields peeped his strategy, and he turned Jamal and made him box more, and Jamal started boxing. He started having more success. But the thing that I really noticed was that Jamal just had a lot of ring rust, staying out the ring too long. They're enjoying the good life too much, not really focusing on staying on top of all his skills. And but you can still see by the way Jamal was hitting him with combinations, and when he got him hurt, he couldn't really focus in on taking him out, and he had to pull back to save some energy for later on in the fight, because the guy was super tough and he could take a punch. And I think Ronnie Shields peeked that and knew that it was going to have to box this guy for the rest of the night. I think Munguia took out Jose Montiel in his fight, but style make fights. And but I do believe that if Jamal was more active, he would have been able to take this guy out. This is something in boxing that's going to affect all these guys in their performances. If they don't fight more often, they're going to have more trouble in the ring from not sharpening their tools in the big fights. And that's something I saw on Jamal last night. And he was just a little off on putting his combinations together, picking his shots. It seems he was like a little unsure of what shot he wanted to use. I heard Ronnie Shields telling him different combinations to use, but Jamal, he would do it for a second, and then at times he would pull back and stop throwing combinations, and he would just hit Jose Montiel with single shots. And but overall, I mean, he won every round. Arguably, he probably lost one round, and but for a champion of his stature, he's got to always be on his A game, because it's always that one time that you let your guard down is when one fighter is going to try to take advantage of your lapse in concentration and focus on your craft, and to make you look bad, as the champion. Notice how Jose was putting his arms up, trying to win a moral victory, and that seems to be a common pattern in boxing, that fighters want moral victories, and I thought he did well. I thought he did well, for a punching bag that could punch back. And he really, showed how tough he was. And, he gave Jamal Charlo a few lumps, a few bruises. And, I think this fight is a learning experience for him. That you can't take these guys that you don't know lightly, because they can come in and they can turn up on you. And but I think Jamal was up for the challenge, and I did think he got hurt in the fight a couple of times, and Jamal Charlo hurt Jose Montel a few times in the fight, but I don't think he had the sharpness to take him out, and that's due to the ring rust that he experienced from not being in the ring. When these fighters touch those millions, they want to do other things. They don't want to go into the gym and toil over their craft. But that's what it takes. And but good win for Jamal Charlo. I think Canelo Alvarez will be looking at this fight, and I think Canelo is looking at this fight, and he is saying to himself he's not soft enough yet for the picking, and he's just waiting for him to have another bad performance fight, and he'll probably get that call from Canelo. I'm pretty sure David Benavidez is looking at that fight, and I think he put something on social media, like he said he would knock out Jamel Charlo, and given that performance, I can understand why he would think that. But we got to wait and see if Jamal Charlo is going to challenge Demetrius Andrade. That is a fight that we all want to see. I think that would be a great fight. Both of them seem to be suffering from ring rust, and but I think if they challenge each other, that would bring their game back up, bring it up to a higher level, so everybody can enjoy the unifications at 160, and I think that's something to look out for. Jamal needs to get with his brother so he can keep that high energy and interest in boxing. Forget the money, because the money is always going to be there. Jamal, even though I love his attitude, he's laid back. He's not as crazy as his brother, saying all kind of crazy things. So I like him as a fighter, and I like him as a person. But he's going to have to tighten up. He's going to have to tighten up, because they're coming. They're coming for you. When they see and they smell weakness, the wolves come out. And, they're coming out for you. So those are my thoughts on the fight. This has been Full Kind of Boxing. Like, share my videos, subscribe to my channel if you like my content. And like I always say, law don't go around here, law dog. Just that. See you guys in the next one.